What's up? What's the word?
2022. It should be 2024. But no, man. Let's bring up the creator and one of the actors from the movie SMB, man. Give us one.
Cody got his plaque in the background. I gotta go change my background. Uh,
Mitch, what's going?
all right, there we go.
You
There
under
we
the
go.
prime today, huh?
Yeah, that's for legal purposes. Yes, for this project, yes.
Just a
Yeah.
little bragging moment, just a little bit, huh?
Mm.
A little bit, a little
Yeah.
bit.
Can we bring Bree up too? Or we just gonna stick with her?
Yeah, she here. Bree here. Um,
Okay.
Marcus is here. I don't know where Frost and Jasmine was in here. I don't know where she went.
Is Marcus in the? I don't see Marcus in the back office, but I'm gonna let the producers handle it. They really good at what they do. Bree, what's going on,
Oh,
G?
Jasmine here. They got to turn their mics on.
Bree, this is the calmest I ever seen you, G. What's up, man?
Crazy. I was gonna
Hey,
say, like, am I supposed to be, hey, Cody? Hey, my
Oh, you gotta give me
Cody.
that energy. You know what I'm saying? You know how we
That's
rock.
good. Okay. Hey, Cody. Hey, my Cody. Is that better?
It's a little bad, a little bad,
All
a
right,
little
all
bad.
right, all right, all right.
All right,
Hey,
all
everybody.
right.
hey, hey.
What's going on with Jasmine's screen? I can't see her screen.
Right, it's frozen at the bottom. Who?
Uh,
Wait, I
all
gotta
right.
get my phone.
So while we getting into that, let me
Right.
get into y'all. Like, we gonna fix that while we fixing that. So tell us a bit more about this film SMB.
Okay. So, myself and Marcus, we call him Skinny Pimp. We basically S&B is like loosely based off like experiences from our personal lives. S&B properly is called Side Nigga Blues, but we had to change the title for more public things to Side Nouveau Blues, which means Side Modern Blues. But the origination of the project was Side Nigga Blues, and
Yeah.
in the original screening is was Side Nigga Blues. And so I'm gonna let Marcus talk a little bit about that because did he go away? What happened? I don't know.
Man,
People. Anyway, but that's basically what it is. So the film is basically it has two plot points. The first plot point is boy meets girl. The main character, male character, is he used to be an aspiring rapper. He gave up, and then this contest comes into play where he can try to get a record deal. He meets a girl. She's kind of mysterious, but at the same time, she's giving a lot of energy to him or whatever. And so they explore that relationship. The second thread is um, Marcus being in this contest in the quest of getting back into the studio, getting back into music, and fueling the relationship that he's having with this woman is actually fueling his passion for music in order to win this record deal.
Hmm.
okay. So
So
as a person that has side inward blues, I be having um what did you get any like pushback from that name?
well, we never used it publicly, except for at the United States Patent Office and with the lawyers, and they had to call us and ask us was we for real. But yeah, like we got pushback from them, but nobody else really knows unless they ask us about it what it means. Everybody's just like, what the hell does SMB mean? Like the film festival don't even know. Like they won't know until Monday when we talk to them.
Okay. So Bree, how was it acting on a film like this? Was this your first acting gig?
Um, Filmed, yes. And acting on this gig, it definitely pulled different aspects of myself. It made me tap into a different persona than I am. I can say it definitely took a lot of character development when it came to actually portraying Izzy. Because some of the things that she is willing to do and or did and am doing, I'm like, how, how? Well, wait a minute. And I can also say that support from cast and crew helped me to dig to those places to give you Izzy.
Okay,
How
like,
did you?
oh, my bad, Jay. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was gonna say like sometimes people use like method acting as a way to like tap into that character. Was there ever moments where you stepped out of the character? Like, how do you turn that off? Because I feel like if you're filming for a long time, you gotta really get your mind into like being that character. Is there like that off switch, or does it take you a little while to get there?
So yes, one of the things that I wanted to create was that off switch, and I used it with the power of wigs. So I made sure that the character had completely different hair than I physically had, so that when
Mm.
the wig came off, I'm no longer Izzy. I'm now Bree. And when the wig goes on, I'm no longer Bree. I'm Izzy. So yes, I did have to activate that off switch because I did bring a lot of aspects of myself to the role.
Mm,
So, and I didn't want to become as savage as Izzy in my real life. So I definitely had to take a step back.
mm.
Hmm. I know some women that do that in real life. When that wig come off, they be a whole different person.
They did. Wig off.
Uh, but nah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, as a person that's been knowing you for going on 10 years now,
Is it 10 years?
it's
That's
been
wild.
going on. It's going on 10 years. Like we've been there for a minute.
Clock
Um,
it up.
it's great to see you in this light. Like I'm looking at I looked at the trailer. I'm like, dang, that because that's your voice on the trailer too, right?
Hmm.
Like, so it's great to see you. You know, what I'm saying, stepping into this light. Like, have you been wanting to be an actress? Of
Yes.
Okay,
Yes. Ever since I was a little kid, I was always that kid that's like, you're so dramatic, you're so
very.
dramatic, you're so extreme. And it's just like, well, how can I make money from this? And it was acting. As a child, I auditioned with John Robert Powers. I had the opportunity to be a part of IMTA. I did not take these opportunities, but that doesn't mean that I slept on my acting capabilities. So I took acting classes in high school and in college, but this was the first actual role that I played. So I was holding all these years of experience and practice to kind of finally put it into play. So it's happy to that you are recognizing that too, because I'm happy for myself as well. So thank you, Cody. Thank you.
I'm proud. You know, I support my homies, man, all day. So mid, well, prime. I don't know what type of leadership you got going on. So
I'm
you a
like the
man.
ultimate warrior. I'm just gonna change my name.
You
I'm
a
playing.
man. You a man of many talents. I've met you originally in the music business doing music, but now you transition into film. Like, what made you want to make that transition?
People always ask me about the transition. It's not really a transition. It's basically where the business is going. Music and film is actually merging together to be one thing because we've already gotten rid of physical media, right? So there's no more CDs, vinyls, any of that going on. It's more so everything is consumed through a screen, whether it's computer, phone,
Yeah, take me
television,
off.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? So basically, what I did is I have an event company that I've taken and turned into a record label and now a film studio. So Covert Operations is now has a subsidiary of Covert Studios, and that's what S&B is falls under the umbrella of. And so what I want to do is take people like Brianna who are excellent first time actresses. Like me and her have been friends for a while, but I always saw like a hidden talent within her to be on film. And to be honest, like I know like Jasmine is the lead character and Marcus is the other lead character, but the film doesn't work without her. It's really the trio, the cast of them is kind of like Seinfeld, where you had Jerry, George, and Elaine. Those were the three main characters. Kramer, everybody else was kind of these support characters, but you can't have the film without a solid three main characters. So I take first time actors, but I also mostly everybody except for Brianna are artists. So Jasmine, she's an artist as well as an actress. Marcus is an artist as well as an actor. Fendi is an artist as well as an actor. And I've crafted a soundtrack to go with the film. So I'm creating my own universe, not only somatically, but audiophonically, because one, it's a very easy cost to produce and own my own music than it is to either license the music out or get music created and it sounds generic. So we're writing music that goes exactly along with the feeling, the timbre, and the tone of the film. And I think that those are the biggest selling points and the biggest things that make this project unique. Is that it's just not just a film; it's an actual experience. It's like Disney, like Aladdin. It's a story, but it's also a musical. You know what I'm saying? For as much as you like the movie, you like the songs that people sing too. So
Nah, I think you're hitting it right on the head. And I think a good example of that 50 is doing a good example of that is merging the music with the TV shows. And then as of recently, P Valley, that first season with the Lil Murder with his
hmm
tracks, like that track, I seen a lot of people playing that, like kind of like even
hmm
with Jerry Curl folks. What's his name? From Memphis.
I forgot. I know you're talking about
The movie, it was
dang,
big. It was a big Terrence Howard,
Hustle and
yeah,
Hustle.
flow.
Hustle and Flow.
They was that was good.
Definitely, and
Yeah,
they won a
hustle and flow.
Grammy for the soundtrack. I mean, not a Grammy, an Oscar. They
Yeah,
won an Oscar for the soundtrack.
yeah. So
Trip
yeah,
36 Mafia. Yeah.
so I see that, and I think that's really dope. I like that. Like so, outside of the film, you got it's a contest. I believe that's starting actually this week, this Friday, right?
Saturday. So it's a film festival. So this movie had been shelved. I've had this movie. We did this in what 2021, Bree?
Hmm.
Yeah, like 2021 we did it, and I had been trying to shop it to different studios. One studio that we got the furthest with was AMC, AMC Black, and we were just in the beginning stages of kind of etching out what a deal would look like. So me and Marcus have already done we have 8 episodes written out, ready to go. The film festival contacted me and Marcus about just joining a film festival because this started just as a short film. In that time, I was thinking that an episodic series would be better. So they encouraged us to join the film festival. And so we're in 2 different competitions in the same festival. The first part is called the Judge's Choice. So the festival is called Kino. It's based out of Los Angeles. It's executives from NBC Peacock, Amazon, and NBC, Amazon, and Netflix that have came together, and they actually got funding from a technology company. It's some write ups in it in the Wall Street Journal and Yahoo Business, where they secured funding from a technology company in order to fund up and coming filmmakers. So the judge's choice is a $25,000 cash prize that goes towards the development of your film and also a development deal with the studio. What that's they have that choosing power. So between the 16th and the 30th is the window for them to choose who they want. Also during this period of time, it's what's called the People's Choice Awards. The People's Choice, and that's what all of us have been advocating for. Well, we do get a $5,000 cash prize, and we get a development deal through the studio on who has the highest votes. The 16th through the 30th is the voting season. Whoever gets picked, or I think it's the final 3 finalists, we go to Los Angeles and we have the film screened at a theater out there, and then they choose the winners. I'm optimistic. I get emails for film festivals and stuff like this all the time, but this just seemed organic. One, because they reached out to us. We was able to do it where it was. It seems like whether we win or not, they're gonna like work with us. So it's kind of like one of those things because they're a startup and they're looking for content. So that's really the biggest thing that we've um, been doing.
Okay. So we can vote and have people promoted so people can help you win a people's choice thing, right?
Yes, yes, that's the whole point of getting the word out and doing platforms like yourself. Is that we want people to get the word out and just know that it's a local Chicago film studio with all Chicago born actors. Everybody from the cinematographer, the director, everybody is from Chicago. That we trying to get this big development deal to do our own thing and tell our own stories because um um my biggest gripe is whether it's trying to contact 50 Cent, um, hold on. Whether it's trying to contact 50 Cent or go through like AMC, it's always this hold up. But then the hardest thing is just to get somebody just to watch your shit. And I guess it's the same way with music. The hardest thing is to get somebody to listen to your shit. And so the thing is, the people that do, once a person gets engulfed in it, it sells itself. And like I had a meeting with some people from HBO Showtime, not HBO show. What show does the Shot come on? What channel does that come on?
That's
Showtime.
Showtime.
Showtime. So I had some people with Showtime, and they told me that I was far ahead of some of the people that work on the Shot. Like as far as like how I had everything going. Like I had proof of concept, I had episodes written out, I had marketing, I had a soundtrack, I had all of this shit already ready to go and done. She said I was better than the people that was employed there. So it's like um a lot of this shit is a lot of gatekeeping, bro. And that's one of the reasons that I like really didn't go forward with working with AMC because it was a gatekeeping kind of deal. It wasn't beneficial. Even though the deal was for $1 million to shoot 8 episodes, I wouldn't have had no ownership, no creative control. You know what I'm saying? It would have been watered down, and I'm not interested in telling those type of stories because I got two other series ready to go, and I just keep creating. You know what I'm saying? Like in the film itself, there's an Easter egg scene between the only scene that I'm in between myself and Frost is it's a scene where they're talking in all these codes or whatever. That's actually another series that I have embedded in there called Spook. So Spook is based off of CIA agents that live on the south side of Chicago. The main thing is they deal with MK Ultra experiment. So let me explain. I had a friend that got out of jail. He had been in jail for 20 years. And he used to tell me about all of the young kids that used to come into the penitentiary, not the county, that would walk around weeks and sometimes even months after they were incarcerated and be rapping songs. So from that let me know that some of our people are hypnotized by the music that we consume. So Spook is actually about my character Prime is a music executive on that show. That's my cover. But in Spook, I actually run a CIA MK Ultra operation. That's that my cover is the music industry. I sign young artists to keep the black community um, in a trance. The other character, which is Dante in SMB, is actually the main character in Spook, who is an operative. His goal, as you will see, is that he works for me, but he has a different agenda. His cover is that he's a barber. In his barber shop, people can come in there and they can buy clothes. If you're an agent, you buy clothes. All of our clothes are bulletproof. So I'll send you a link to it. But like with the film festival, the development deal, I wasn't keen on selling things because I actually want to develop my ideas. I want a development deal versus just selling what I have to the highest bidder because it's not going to do anything. So
So as a business owner, I definitely agree with that method. I rock with it. I'm a type of person like yo. I do want to be able to partner with like bigger studios and bigger brands, but I still want to have my equity and still have my creative control within the business. So I get that part. But I'm gonna get this question over because if I wasn't a business owner and if I was just a member of a group, I'm gonna ask Bree this: what's your initial response if you heard somebody like, "Yo, he just turned down $1 million"?
My initial
As an actor.
response, well, honestly, not only am I in this acting role, but I too work behind the scenes. I too am a producer. I too am a film exec. So therefore, turning down $1 million for integrity, let's do it. Because if there's 1 million no here, that means it's 3 million next door, and we just
Yep.
gotta grind to be able to go get it. Go get it because even like you were saying previously, one thing that the industry lacks, or just in general, out is integrity. Like you are so quick to sell out for the money, or so quick to want up the next person for some money that you end up selling out and you end up selling yourself short. I'm pretty sure we could sit down and name a list of people that we know either personally or professionally
Hmm.
and that have sold out for something and lost integrity, lost everything. And now you sitting here with your butt out. But you $1 million, you a millionaire.
Yeah, you rich. You rich though.
You
You
rich,
rich.
but
You
you
know what I'm
don't
saying?
have no intellectual property. You have no royalties. You have no type of residuals. So, but you look good in your Lamborghini. You look good.
Hmm.
You look good. You look good.
Hey, I get it. I just want to get your perspective, because like you got some people like I know DJ Mustard. He had a comment. He mentioned like, yo, sometimes you just gotta sell. You gotta sell or play the game to just get in the door. Some people be like, we finna ride this joint out independent. Like if they willing to pay me $1 million, that mean the idea is worth 10. So how do I get to the 10?
My point exactly.
So it's
My
like
point
it's
exactly.
different roles from different folks. So I just want to see. But I don't know. I just know I got a few people on my team. If I'm be like, yo, somebody just offered me $1 million for such and such, I know I got a few people that's gonna look at me like, you ain't take it.
I mean, it's
Based
a
off
million
of
dollars. It's $1 million to produce 8 episodes. That ain't really a lot. You know what I'm
mm-mm.
saying? On a
Mm.
production scale, I still got to pay them cinematographers, wardrobe, locations. That ain't nothing, and that ain't even getting into post editing. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like it sounds good, but it's not. Especially for a company like AMC, it's not. You know what I'm saying? And it's better like to hold out, right? So everything happened for a reason. From the time that I started, by the time we completed the film, and now I've been able for the past 2.5 years to be around a group of individuals that delve in music and in film that was able to do everything themselves. It took them 12, 13 years to get to the point where they're getting a major deal, being on Billboard for the first time, being able to have mainstream recognition, just starting to like scratch the surface. And you don't have to like take what's ever in front of you, nor do you have to accept the treatment of people that be gatekeeping, because you just have to find the right people, or sometimes those people will come to you.
I feel- that's real. That's definitely real. That's definitely real. Um, it was one thing that I wanted to mention in this process too. Like so as on the independent route, 'cause I was gonna crack a joke. I was gonna say you can go the Tyler Perry route, Tyler Perry. You know what I'm saying? It don't look like he used none of the budget, you know what I'm saying? With the wigs and stuff they be having.
Yeah, right. That's all going in his pocket.
Man, so I would say you could cut that meal, you can put the 100,000, take 900 and be, you know what I'm saying, with your Lamborghini.
Nah, man, I got too much attention to detail. Like everything in that film was written out or drawn out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just extreme expression and attention to detail. And it only get worse for the spy movie because that's action scenes, fight scenes, explosions, gunfights. So even with drama, romantic comedy and drama, like you. you don't want to. What makes the film so good is the validity and the quality. It stands out from your average Tubi movie. You know what I mean? And so, like, I've in the time, like I said, in the time from completing the film until today, I've even met some even an amazing all black film crews that crank out product and crank out all of this stuff in 48 hours. So, like, when we do win this festival, I'm ready to go right to work right now. You know what I'm saying? We got everything ready. We might have to change a few things. Of course, there's gonna be some things we gotta sign, but I got the crew ready to go. I got the actors ready to go. I got the scripts ready to go. I got everything ready to go now. Where it's like there is no pausing. Y'all can get more of this sooner than you think.
You know what I
Oh, is
mean?
that Jasmine?
Jasmine, you is you work? Is
We've
it
been
working
looking for
for you?
you for like 30 years.
Jasmine, like she ready to hurt somebody. She ain't got the
Yeah,
smile on
she
the
like,
face or
Am I
nothing.
here
What's up, Jasmine?
or
What's
not?
up?
thank God. Uh
This song
Cody,
about
what
two
you?
Jasmines, man.
Oh
It's going in and out.
man, she need to put her phone out the window or something. I don't know. Get a better signal. Dang.
Hmm. So,
I don't know what's going on.
so let me ask you this though: what are some challenges
Yeah, they.
y'all think y'all gonna face when
I
the?
don't
Oh, she back? We back?
out from.
It's like it's a delay.
She on that Boost Mobile.
Yeah,
Metro PCS.
I'm not.
Uh, how
But
you?
I can hear you. What was your question?
No, we
Are
just
you
wanted.
using your computer or are you using your phone? Oh.
Hey, y'all ever seen that video when he be playing like his
I'm on
talking to his grandma? She like take him to
the phone.
he ready to go to church and he just stopped like his phone froze.
Oh shit.
I don't know. I'm on my phone.
You gotta get that Boost Mobile. But
And plus, you all are in Chicago. I'm on the other side of the world.
where you at with it? You in
Los Angeles.
London?
She said she in Los
She
Angeles.
Los
Oh, Los
Angeles.
Angeles. Okay. Oh, LA cool. LA cool.
LA.
It's dirty, but it's cool. It's cool.
Talk about 30.
But before we got y'all off here, I see you on. I wanted to get your take on the whole experience of being a part of this film. If we can get you, she got glitch.
She probably should just go to audio only. She probably win that way if she turn her camera off and just do audio.
Mhm. It's her.
That's
Uh,
It's her phone. She should be on a laptop. It's not gonna work with the phone.
that's crazy.
oh yeah, we should have known. I could have known that because I got Frost. He trying to get on now with his laptop. It seemed like the computers was winning. The phones ain't doing it for us.
Mm.
Terrible. Um, but anyway, like I was saying, I just my biggest thing is that I just want to one get exposure. I want to thank y'all for like allowing us to come on here, even with like the technical difficulties or whatever, because in Chicago it's very hard. Like I'm gonna just give you a perfect example, right? You got people that come to the city that used to play for a team, a sports team or whatever. They on every major media platform. They don't even live here. When it comes to somebody like me that lives in Chicago, contributes to Chicago, puts money in artists' pockets, businesses' pockets, I partner with everybody from corporations to liquor brands to community organizations. I can't even get a response sometimes for some people that's supposed to be so-called Chicago, and like that's a problem. And it's like even like with this film festival, this is all the way in Los Angeles that I had that I got approached by, but we've been doing this thing of ours for 3.5 years, and I just think it's crazy that there's not enough people willing to delve into their backyard because there's so many talented people. And I'm just speaking from a standpoint of, I'm an older person, but there's so many young people between the ages of 17 and 24 that are making films, graphic design, anime, um, doing marvels and engineering that nobody even looks or wants to give a chance to. And I appreciate y'all for having us, being able to let us talk about what we've accomplished and what we're doing because it's important. It's important for other people to know that it is a chance. Like you don't have to be discouraged because somebody high up don't ignore your email or your phone call or your text message when you got something legit and solid going on. You just gotta like keep pushing and the universe will bring what's for you to you. So
That's valid, bro. And you my mans, you know what I'm saying? So we've been locked in since we first met. You know what I mean? You never,
most definitely.
like I say, when I spoke about earlier about certain people like getting plays, it has been in play, through our brand here, through us some looks. So we definitely appreciate that. So we gonna always make sure we return the favor. And for y'all at home watching, make sure y'all support this film. Make sure y'all go vote for it. Sorry we couldn't get the whole cast and crew up here, man. We was having some technical difficulties, but we definitely gonna support it on the blog. We're gonna post a trailer. Anything y'all need from us, let me know, God, for real.
Man, thank you very much for taking the time out to have us on here. We appreciate it very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Bree, my
All right.
G, hit the line.
Thank you, my Cody.
Hey, what's up?